HooHooHooRobin.
Good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony show.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Man, this end of the world thing's a little weird with Joplin, and then this volcano
Yeah.
erupted again, huh?
But if you take out the end of the world thing, we'd be like, oh, there's tornadoes and some
Good point.
some volcanoes. Yeah, but that head muckety muck guy that was saying that the end of the world was
A fraud?
last week, yeah.
Did he admit it's a fraud?
No. He says now it's October 21st.
Oh.
He recalculated. He said that Jesus did come down and, start his work, but he can't finish everything in a day and stuff. So
Why? He's Jesus.
he had to spec the job out first. And he looked at it. He's got to get materials, I guess, and maybe get an advance.
So,
And then on the 21st of October now is the new day for, or the 24th, is it? I have no idea. But it's October something. October 21st. Yeah. That's the new end of the world.
So are people now telling this guy to shut the fuck up, or are they going to buy into this and we have to wait another 6 months?
I'm sure crazy people are completely buying it. This guy, though, is just milking this for all it's fucking worth. Because he saw all the publicity they got. He was sending a bunch of people to that dumb website, whatever it is.
Yep.
Who cares? I won't promote it. Not on this. Not on these are words.
Very good, sir. Very good.
But he saw, probably got a shitload of hits and decided, let me carry this out. He teased the end of the world.
And got away with
A
it.
tease
And got
on
away
the end
with
of the
it.
world. They got away with it.
Sounds like a nice radio promotion.
Right.
You promote, and then it's a bust in the end because it was never a good promotion.
Yeah. End of the world, May 21st. End of the world, everybody. May 21st rolls around. It's like, did we get to the end of the world? Ah, shit. We're going to do it next break. We're going to do it next break. I swear it's October 21st. We're absolutely getting to the end of the world.
Sponsored by
I
Hate Steven Singer.
Jesus, we got a word. He's stuck in traffic, but he will be in on October 21st.
What's his name? Harold Camping, I think.
Harold Camping.
Here's the official.
Harold Camping's a doof.
Here's the official. This is why the world didn't end on May 21st.
We were convinced that on May 21, God would return here in a very physical way. That is,
God, do I hate this guy's voice.
We were convinced that on May 21, God would return. So we were expecting, it's God coming back after all these years. Silly us expecting a little hoopla, a little fucking pandemonium, and nothing happened. But I guess he's got an excuse.
Yeah. Were you out and about on Saturday?
Dude, I was fucking racing cars.
You weren't out and about, and I want to talk about that because I didn't hear you recap that yesterday. But wherever I went on Saturday, everybody was joking about this.
Oh, they were joking about it at the track.
Okay, they were.
Yeah.
Joking about this. This guy's a clown.
Yeah, total goof.
that is that by bringing a great earthquake and by ushering in the final 5 months of the Day of Judgment, and the fact is, when we look at it more spiritually, then we find he did come. He did come.
Oh.
Now let me back up. The fact is, you're going to find out that I'm going to be saying there's not a new date. There's not a new date. We've already been talking again and again about the end of the world being October 21 in 2011. October 21. But we have not emphasized that because the first down payment, or the beginning of it, was the fact that we would see all of these things happening and usher into a 5 month period of very, very terrible time.
You know what this is? I get it now. I get it now.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to a concert and the band doesn't open with a hit. You're like, why are you opening with this? So everyone sits there and kind of, but this guy's saying, God didn't open big. But that encore is going to be a motherfucker.
You think?
That's exactly what it is.
I think this guy's scrambling.
Of course he is.
That voice of his.
Dummy. So he said it happened.
What about the Joplin thing? That's the finger of God. So That's not all of God. It's just a finger of God.
Wait a minute.
Finger of God.
My fork. I dropped my fork. Shit, finger of God.
Clang.
So
Is
maybe
there
an F5? Yeah. F4 will relocate your house pretty efficiently. Is there an F5? Yeah. Oh, and they all look at each other like, why did she ask that? Why? Oh, gee, you're not even supposed to say F5. Shut up.
Terrible. I'm embarrassed for that line.
It's so bad. But was that a finger of God? Was that an F5 that hit Joplin?
What do you think?
It looked like it. And from some of the sounds from a video, wow.
I didn't hear the sounds yet.
Oh, that thing is insane.
Really? Does it sound like a train?
No, it sounds like Cloverfield.
Really?
Yeah. It sounds like a soundtrack to a movie. The guy has a video, but I guess, obviously the lights are out in the place, and it's so dark from the clouds. You see some lightning through the window every so often, and some very dark light through the window. They're being safe at first. They're in a store, and there's some kids in there, and they're upset. And they kind of are taking some kind of shelter. They're getting on the floor and stuff. But then about a minute and 30 in, the shit starts hitting the fan.
Uh-oh.
And motherfucker, it sounds horrific. They're praying to God. They're telling each other they love each other. They thought they were dead. Who? Now, big flashes of lightning are starting to come through.
As we wait for the action, who are the assholes that dislike a video like this?
I saw that, too. I was thinking the same thing.
YouTube's got to wake up, and if you dislike a video like this, just get rid of these people.
There's about 1.5 million views on this, 3,059 likes, and 161 people went, oh, real footage and audio during a tornado. Fuck that. I like it.
Just a bunch of assholes.
The guy didn't even get good video because it's primarily dark for the whole thing.
What is it going to take for those assholes?
It's very dark.
What is it going to take for those assholes to like a video?
Yeah.
If you don't like something like this.
Like this.
This is amazing shit.
You can kind of see they're in the store. It's, all the lights are out. The power's out.
And this was this end of the world day?
No, this is the 22nd.
That was Sunday.
The day after.
Okay, because if this happened on Saturday, these people had to believe the end of the world was upon them.
You could start hearing something's going on outside.
Sure.
And they're like, okay, they're just chatting about safety.
You hear that low rumbling?
Yeah. And then shit starts shaking.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You need it.
Would you just?
And they're already scared. But this is nothing.
Why aren't they running?
There's nowhere to go. They have to stay inside in their shelter. That was nothing.
That's nothing?
Nothing. Dumb kids. Shut up.
We're good. We're good.
No, you're not.
We're gonna do it.
Not yet. Here it comes.
I know. I love everyone, man. Yeah, I love all you guys.
That's what you say when you're dying.
Jesus. Heavenly Father.
Thank you. For what?
Sending this tornado.
Yeah. By the way, I can see why you dislike this video. It's pitch black.
good audio.
That's what it is.
What are you gonna do?
Unfortunately, it's hard to videotape in the middle of a tornado.
I want clean footage.
Okay. All right. I'm trying not to lay on someone.
Somebody's on my back.
Uncle Paul.
Yeah. Tornadoes are good times to cop a feel. The wind blew my hand into them.
This is under me.
We're okay. We're okay.
Did it pass?
Yeah, now they're trying to. It's
Is anyone
passing.
under me then?
They're trying to get out. They're all tangled up with each other and debris and.
Was the place
glass.
destroyed?
No, all the windows burst out. They're not sure if the whole place is fucked up or not. They went into one of the freezers in the.
It's a good
in the
study
store.
in human nature because as the thing's coming, everyone's like, Jesus, I love everyone.
I
dude."
love you.
And then you hear that lady, hey, something's on my back.
Yeah, hey, get off
Get
of
the
me,
fuck
you
off my
fucking
back, you
asshole.
cunt.
Just looked through a tornado. I don't need your shit.
Right.
But you just said.
Oh, shit, the iPhone killer's on TV. There it is.
Oh, jeez. Another one?
The smallest smartphone has entered the marketplace.
Well, that's it.
Look
It's
at
over
there
for
it
Apple.
is. It's over for Apple. Look, we're bored with the video already.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
be careful, there's glass all over.
Right, right.
Yeah, but that's...
When you hear that thing rumbling in the background.
It just sucked the
Fuck
glass out of the
that.
building. And just everything just started...
What would you do? Would you shit your pants?
No, I probably wouldn't shit my pants.
Would you fire at it, hoping that would do something?
I wouldn't be saying I love you. I love everyone, because then you got to live with that.
You never know, though. You say
Yeah.
crazy things, I think.
It's like George on the plane.
Right.
And the plane is crashing. Wait, I think we're okay. I think we're George.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't want to get into that whole thing. And that one woman, Jesus, Heavenly Father.
But then I think she was the one that said, someone's on my back.
Yeah.
Here's part 2 of Harold Camping explaining what happened on May 21st.
Oh.
Says he was wrong.
willing to publicly apologize for what you've said.
I would like to publicly
Waddle-doodle.
apologize for scaring half of you.
I'm sorry I said it was the end of the world. I'm sorry I did that.
It's funny he doesn't have to apologize.
No, what the fuck?
People wasted their life savings buying advertising for this scumbag.
Oh, yeah.
How many people bought into it, though? Are there numbers out?
I think that...
Because like I said, Saturday, wherever I went, people were like, well, 15 minutes before the end of the world.
Yeah.
Like, really fucking joking it up.
Yeah.
So how many people actually bought into this
I
thing?
think a lot of people bought into it.
No.
Yeah, people are
Where
crazy.
are they?
People are crazy.
Where are those people?
I don't know. Hiding in shame, in some form of shame.
How many senators?
I don't think any,
You sure?
Yeah, I don't think any people that...
You saw Religulous, though.
Yeah.
That one senator believing that...
he probably
with the
believed
dinosaurs, remember
but
that guy?
Probably no comment.
No.
This was his latest apology.
Yes.
I'm sorry! Very upset.
I did so many bad things!
Yeah.
21, the character.
For your mistake.
I can, if people want me to apologize, I can apologize. Yes, I did not have all of that worked out exactly
Yes,
as
I didn't have it right.
I wish I could have had it. That doesn't bother me at all because I'm not a genius, and I pray all the time for wisdom and when I make a
Well, we were kind of expecting a genius to come up with the fact that the Earth is ending May 21st, 2011. That you would assume right off the bat, wow, that's got to be a fucking genius.
Or at least if you're not a genius, like all your research is going into this for your entire life. This is the moment you've been waiting for. You think he'd get it right.
You think he got instruments? He's got instruments that he's constantly checking.
Something.
Hey, and somebody on the old Twitter says, why aren't they running LOL, Opie, your innocence makes me titter. Now, if you saw a tornado in the distance or started hearing some rumblings, wouldn't you just fucking run?
You think you
As
would.
a human being?
But it's...
I know that would probably not do much.
It's
Yes,
the worst.
I understand that.
The worst thing to do.
So what do you do? Just
you're supposed to seek
hunker
shelter.
down? Hunker down?
Yeah. And in that neck of the woods, you're supposed to have some type of place, that you can go and be safe.
Would you run?
Like, where are you going to run to?
I don't know
what it looks like outside during
Maybe
that?
you try to find a cellar.
It's
a cellar door.
I need a fruit cellar.
Right.
It's pitch black in the middle of the daytime when this is happening.
Wait, that was the middle of the day.
I'm not sure, but when it does happen in the daytime, it's pitch black also. And then the lightning is striking like crazy. You're getting hail. Like, you're going to run outside and play Tornado Pac-Man? Just trying to fucking waka, waka, waka. Hope the thing doesn't hit you.
What if you have a shitty home as far as somewhere to go in a tornado?
That's just
What if you don't have a basement?
Then you're fucked. You got to get into somewhere that is that you think will be secure and hope that the thing zigs and you're on the zag end of the whole thing.
Well, you're supposed to go up to the roof, right? Like, just take a ladder and hold on to the gutters.
Yes, hold on. The gutters, they say, are the safest part of a house. I think you hold on to the gutter.
You go on the roof with your brother with a big sheet.
Yes.
And you just kind of hold it and make a sail.
I would grab a big 4x8 piece of plywood and hold on to it on the roof as tightly as possible.
I would fucking run, man. That would be my instinct. I would just be willy-nilly running guy.
I think the best thing to do is find some place. If you're in a trailer, you've already resigned your fact to the risk. And if it does hit you, I don't know what you're supposed to do. But if you're in a fortified building, bricks, like the Three Little Pigs say, and there's a basement in there, I think you're supposed to get into that motherfucker.
All right.
It's that's got to be insane. I've never been through a tornado.
All right, fair enough then.
I've been through a few.
You've been through a few?
Yeah, I was zipping around. It blew me one time 4 towns over.
How'd you land so softly as to survive?
I was just running.
Oh. So you hit the ground running.
Just hit me. I was like, boom.
Back on the ground running.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Almost wrecked my nightclub.
All right. Scandals.
And then my other one was, the first one was Escapades.
Escapades and Scandals.
Yeah, my nightclub is Scandals here in the city. That's Seashells.
Wasn't there like Escapades? There was one on Long Island, wasn't there?
It's always a Marriott bar.
Yeah.
Is named like Scandals or Escapades and things like that. And you go in there and there's just fat housefraus and fucking midlife crisis guys just trying to hook up with each other. Trying to hook up, motherfucker.
Here's the second half of Harold Camping. Explain why the Earth.
Boy, he's doing a lot of fucking bobbing and weaving.
He should lose his radio gig over this.
Yes.
I pray all the time for wisdom, and when I make an error, then I say, yes, I was wrong. I have said that already.
Error.
More than several times tonight. I was wrong. It was to be understood spiritually, not physically, and yet the sense of it is still the same, that judgment has come. The world is now under judgment where it was not prior to May 21.
Wow.
So spiritually, there's a big difference in the world that we can't detect it all with our eyes, but we can know from the Bible.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So it's happening right now as we speak. Judgment is being placed upon
what does that mean?
Evil.
Can we change the evil?
No, I think we're done.
Why? Judgment means you're still being judged.
Yeah, but you can't like the case has been done. The final.
Oh, the case is over.
Yeah, case is over. The defense and the prosecution have given their closing statements on your soul.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just the jury's deliberating.
Oh, boy.
Jesus and God deliberating. There's no change. You can't present new evidence and stuff. It's done. And I don't think there's any appeals court to this one. So
this is the
on
Supreme
October 21st.
Court?
That's it.
This
is the last one. So on October 21st, that's when the jury comes back with their verdict.
Right.
The jury being, our Lord and Savior. And if it is deemed that you are judged evil, you will be left, I guess, upon this earth to die a horrible death. And the good, you'll just see their clothes laying there in a pile because they will be risen up into the heavens to sit with the Heavenly Father.
I don't get that, because wouldn't God allow you to just come up with your clothes so you don't look silly?
I don't know.
Who the fuck wants to be naked in front of a bunch of strangers?
It'll make it look more dramatic to the people that are left in horror. If there's just piles of clothes, you're kind of like, holy shit.
Of course, but that seems to be a real pain. Why doesn't he just take you and your clothes, and then you can figure it out when you get up there?
Yeah.
Maybe then you're in line and then they tell you to take your clothes off and get your heavenly robe at that point.
Now, if you know that you're kind of a bad guy, right? Mm-hmm. And you know the 21st of October, it's all over, and you're being judged, and there's no redemption. You're done. Wouldn't you just go on a rape rampage or something?
Of course.
Robbery.
Of course. And then blame this guy. And then blame this guy.
Then blame this guy. Go, hey.
I thought it was over.
I'm screwed.
I thought the rules didn't apply here, sir.
I'm not sure about the redemption thing, but I think you're done. I think if Judgment Day has started, it's Judgment Day. It's not atonement. I think you're done. I don't think there's any deathbed confessions left.
Tongue punch in Northport goes, this guy's using a magic 8-ball. That's the problem. He's just...
signs point to. Try again later. I like when the 8-ball would get all lazy on your ass and tired. Try again later. And what kid would put it down and go, all right, I'll be back in like 2 hours.
All right.
Later meant one turn, like time it takes to turn it back over.
Right.
I'm in.
So I guess we're done with this guy, or we're going to have to hear from him up until October?
He's got one more in him, I think.
Is he making money off this?
I can't imagine. Let's see. Family Radio, I guess, is his organization. It requested an extension to file their nonprofit paperwork. I guess they're required to submit financial documents in a lot of states where they solicit donations. And in Minnesota, they requested an extension from their July 15th deadline to November 15th, which is after October 21st. So, you know, the legality and the paperwork so they could pocket a little more cash and shit like that, that goes past his deadline.
It's got everyone paying attention to him.
Bamboozled.
We can't get anyone to pay attention to us, but this fucking guy came up with a great scheme. Why didn't we come up with this?
This is a good one. Because it's a hoax.
Oh.
We would have been screwed.
Yeah, the hoax rule would have got us, right?
Shock jocks Opie and Anthony in trouble again, predicting the end of the world. Meanwhile, they're reporting it like it's real news.
Right.
If we said it, we're just, oh boy. You might remember these two from the Sex at St. Pat's Cathedral scandal. They're now saying the end of the world. People are calling for their ouster. Yeah, really?
Did you guys get the audio from the news stations on Saturday?
No, what were they doing?
It might be worth trying to find, Travis.
Yeah.
I was watching a little bit, and I think she's on MSNBC, and she has to fucking dolly herself up to do the news.
Gussied up.
And it drives me fucking nuts, because I know she's more concerned about her appearance than being a newswoman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
She's using a curling iron before she goes on TV, and the makeup's got to be right.
And they're all trying to compete with the Fox News broads.
Right, and then
fucking modeling
model after
newscast.
model.
Holy
right.
shit. Hottest fucking girls over there.
Oh, without a doubt. MSNBC has broads, and Fox has some babes.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Rachel Maddow, is she a woman? I don't even know
what that is.
I really don't know.
And then CNN, you'll have like a couple of nice-looking girls, but then they'll bring on some woman who absolutely knows what she's talking about, because that's the only fucking reason to put her in front of a camera.
She's the pig-faced one?
She has got it. Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
She's horrid.
Her nose even pushes up like a pig's nose a little bit.
God, she's disgusting.
Horrible.
And then you go to Fox News, and it's fucking blonde bombshells, big tits. They're all showing leg.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is the best fucking news.
I think I'm being pulled over to the right-wing side.
That was their whole fucking thing.
They're fucking me up a little bit.
Because they know these righties are fucking secretly the most perverted motherfuckers out there. You know, I have family values, and I'm a Christian, and I take care. Holy shit, look at the tits on her.
And you know what you do with your right hand now, don't you?
Jack off?
Yeah, that's right. More people jack off with their right hand than their left. It's a fact.
Yeah, it's just easier.
It's a fact.
That's only because the left thumb is better at ball nudging. The left thumb is what happens is you take the left hand.
Oh, you're talking the reverse jerk.
No. I jerk regular, but I take the left hand and I slip it between the sack and leg, and I take the left knuckle on the top of the knuckle, and it works as like a little fucking thing for my balls to rest on. I put
a speed bump.
Kind of, yeah. I put I fucking put my thumb under my balls.
It's like you're opening a puzzle box.
You don't touch your balls when you jerk off?
Thumb between the balls.
I'll tug them with my left hand.
It all depends. If it's going to be a long, fucking romantic jerk, it could take a while, and then you fiddle around. If it's, I got 10 minutes here and I got a shower also, then your basic tug and complete. Get the fuck out.
My nipple, I've played with my nipples so much in the last few days, it's actually sore.
Really?
I realize fucking it's awful.
That's the oddest thing.
I don't understand that nipple play.
I wish I didn't.
Ticklish.
That's
Look
weird.
At these Fox fucking
Look at these
girls.
Fox chicks.
The 11 hottest Fox News reporters. There are stations you can't find one hot reporter, and it's not like the 11 hot reporters on Fox. This is the 11 hottest, which means there's other ones. They just aren't as hot as these 11.
I've never seen.
Who is that bitch?
Oh yeah, I've seen Jill Dobson. Okay. Yeah, I've seen this girl.
Oh yeah.
Who's this one?
Ainsley.
Yeah.
And then you got Kimberly.
Yeah, I like Kimberly.
Kimberly's hot. Yeah, Julie. Yeah, she's all right.
Darris is all right.
Yeah, Jane is nice.
She's all right.
Yeah, Martha. Yeah, she's hot. Oh yeah. Heather
rules.
Heather's very hot.
What's her last name again? Yeah, she rules. Megan Kelly not feeling it.
Megan Kelly
not feeling it.
She dropped a couple of kids.
Not feeling it.
So
her eyes are too far apart, and her nose is a little too thin.
Not a fan of hers.
Oh yeah,
Lauren's
Lauren's
a little pixie kind of a thing going
Where's
on.
Greta?
She's
Where's
small,
Greta?
right?
Yeah.
Greta's number one?
I don't know if Greta made the cut here.
Greta brings down the fucking average, pal.
Fucking Courtney.
Courtney Friel is very attractive.
Oh, man.
The fuck are you doing?
So attractive, they gave her 2 pictures.
Yep.
Maybe 3. Holy shit. Holy shit, she's in a fucking bikini.
Wow.
With a little sarong.
Oh, they
gave
going.
her a fuckload of
got 5
pictures.
pictures.
Courtney Friel's great.
Is she number one?
Yes.
They're basically saying she's number one. Where's Greta?
Greta Van Susteren?
She brings down the average from a 9 to a 5.5.
Yeah, that's to give this station credibility.
Greta sucks.
Credibility, I call it.
When I was doing the Kentucky Derby piece, we're on one level.
Who was riding Greta? Slob.
And this fucking beautiful blonde leans over and goes, "Jim!" And I finally talked to her because she was on a level higher than I was in the...
Everyone is.
morally, spiritually, in the entertainment. And I don't remember her name, but she was one of the Fox reporters. I knew her from Red Eye.
Really?
I just couldn't remember her name, but it might have been... I don't know if it was... It might have been Courtney Friel.
Might have
been.
One
of them was
Courtney.
really...
Did you want her to suck your penis?
Oh,
it would have been a nice option, but it wasn't offered.
It wasn't.
There was no vibe
It wasn't
there.
on the table, as they say?
I hugged her goodbye, and she kind of, I think, got the creeps, but I was just trying to be friendly.
Yeah.
Did you feel her boobies when you hugged her?
I don't give really sexual hugs. I'm actually one thing I'm not.
Hey, big pat on the back for the girl. She's like, ow.
I give her a clap on the. I cup the pussy and I go, hey.
A cup.
Nice lump.
We got the 9 hottest CNN reporters now.
I'm gonna have an open mind.
And
the Fox is gonna be tough
Chuck
to beat.
Scarborough.
Kate, she's all right.
She's all right. It better
She's
get
all
better
right.
from there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh,
Brooke Anderson's cute.
Brooke,
It's a bad picture of her.
Anderson.
She's saying cheese doodle right there.
She looks like she got a light bulb head in that picture.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Nah.
Yeah,
Wait,
who
is
is a
that?
bass mouth?
That's Kieran.
Kieran Shetty.
Yeah.
Nah, she's not happening.
No. And
Erica Hill. Look at Erica Hill and blowjob
Erica
mouth.
Hill has really got a whole.
She's doing it.
Oh
yeah.
Robin Mead.
She's all right.
Robin Mead. It always sounds like your nose is stuffed when you say Robin Mead. I don't like her name.
Yeah,
not as good as the Fox girls.
Christy Paul.
Not bad. Not
too
bad.
Ugh. Brianna Keller. I'm not feeling it.
Maybe that's a bad photo.
Yeah.
A lot of bad photos.
come
God,
on.
no.
Susan Hendricks. Look at her neck.
Oh, yeah.
How old is she?
And
then a publicity shot of Samantha Hayes. So
Not good.
No,
Betty.
Betty. What's Betty's name again? I've seen her a few times.
Betty
Nagayan? She's got to be a stage.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh,
no,
CNN loses.
no 5 shots of one of them in a bikini.
Nah. Do we have an MSNBC list?
Oh, please.
With Rachel
Maddow. When that one commercial she does where she's standing in front of that bridge talking about how wonderful
stupid.
America is.
So fucking
Lean
stupid.
forward. Oh, I get it. It doesn't lean left or right, man. We lean forward. We're progressive.
Really.
Shut up.
Shut up and give me the news.
If forward is a left.
Oh, that's right. You're not the news anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, so the end of the world on Saturday, right around that time, they did a news report. And they're like, so, Chuck, any signs the Earth is ending right now?
Yes, the news is reporting the world is ending, which is a sign of the actual world ending.
But they took it seriously. Like, so is there any signs out there? And the guy had to go, well, there was a earthquake activity over here, but nothing really happening. No, back to you.
And then the next day you get, that bigger tornado in Joplin. But it's the next day. But things are going to happen every day all over the world. Mm-hmm. So what the fuck? So what you want from me? That Courtney.
Wow, wait, no, you picked the wrong picture. Go back. I saw one.
No, that one's pretty
She's very pretty.
I saw one on the Google images.
Does she have kids or no?
Yeah, she had 5 kids.
Oh, she looks good.
Oh, my God.
That's from FHM, yeah. She's in her lacy black panties.
And she does the news, really.
Yeah. I think we've done red eye with all these girls.
Yeah. They're always in the seat furthest from me, that leg seat.
I couldn't be further from a hot chick when I'm on that show.
Why? Why don't they put you next to the hot chick?
I'm always next to Greg.
Yeah.
I always sit next to Greg.
It's a Greg and Bill sandwich. Or Greg and some Greg, black conservative.
A guest. Yeah. Greg and then some guest. Because sometimes they squeeze like 4 people at the table.
It's always Greg, me, somebody with a penis, Bill, and then hot chick. I couldn't be farther away unless I was Greg.
Yeah, Greg, me, and then some other guy. Yeah, and then Bill, and then some hottie.
Or a gal. I've sat next to a few gals.
Have you sat next to a few gals?
What's her name? Who's the one? Jebediah.
Oh, yeah,
It's very biblical.
Yes.
Sounding.
Yeah, Jebediah. She tweets a lot.
Does she?
I was talking to her at Fox once, and I'm like, do you ever just tweet like, hey, my kitten jumped off the couch onto my lap, and it was adorable.
Right.
I go, it's everything is just Obama needs to go, and that. And believe me, I tweet my fair share of those, too, but occasionally I do like
just a tweeting
tweet. A crazy Russian guy firing a massive machine gun at mannequins. You know.
Wow, I didn't see that.
Oh, there's this Russian guy. He's hilarious. He shows off his weaponry.
Right.
And I don't know what they're doing over there in Russia, but this guy just can get anything. And he's like, today I fire AK-47 at the water jugs. and he's got the accent, and he's hilarious. This very powerful weapon. And he was on this anti-aircraft gun.
Right.
This is the pretty much the biggest automatic gun you can own as civilian. And he's sitting on it like it's one of those boom, boom, like fucking, you take out aircraft with this thing.
See, you just need the government to collapse, and then you could go out there.
And then you could go out and buy whatever you want.
Buy or just grab whatever you want.
It's hilarious. His voice is just great. I'm sitting here. You can run manually or automatically. And he starts it up. Blah, it's like a diesel motor. He's whipping around like he's tracking an airplane.
Wow, that's cool.
And then he's shooting shit across a river.
Really?
Yeah. Now we go to full automatic rock and roll.
Is that better than the 50 cal you have?
Oh, yeah. That thing, it's a thing you sit in. It's an army it's a piece of military equipment.
Is that where that commie Jane Fonda was sitting on that one time?
Yeah, something similar to that. Yeah. Yeah, the shells are this big. They're about 2 feet long.
Wow.
And he's just like, now for the fun.
$10 a piece for those shells?
Probably over there. Who knows?
Yeah.
Some blue jeans and toilet paper. Like the old days. When I was growing up, all you knew about Russia is you could buy anything with toilet paper and American blue jeans.
Blue jeans. Hey, go to weatherbabes.com there, Travis, please.
Sure.
Anthony in New Orleans, you better be onto something here.
Yeah.
Weatherbabes.com.
Yeah?
Nope. No on the weatherbabes.com?
You're an idiot.
Of course not.
.org, possibly.
.org. Has there ever been anything good on .org?
No.
Oh, good God. Look at this thing. Holy shit. That is a tit monster.
That's a giant tit monster and a slinky.
And when we
can only say that's a slinky.
When we say tit monster, that's very endearing.
Oh, yeah, very endearing.
Very endearing. But the tits take away from the fact that the woman is also very hot.
Ooh.
But the tits just are everything.
There was
She's born in
top
1970.
10.
She's 40 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
No kid there. There was some site that had like the top 10 weather girls.
Yeah.
Because weather girls always have to be a little sexy, or they try to make them a little
Who's
sexy.
this girl?
Anyway.
We've seen her.
Jackie
Guerrero.
Is she on the one of the Spanish channels? She looks like one of those Spanish.
It looks like the weather said like a soy y
Oh,
ala
yeah. Okay, yeah.
something.
You know how great it'd be if you hired a big fat pig to do the weather? Like a really ugly woman.
Who wouldn't watch?
You might watch it just to see something different. Nice 400-pounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of these girls are all right.
They're like
Swab.
average. Let me see.
Yeah, they're trying to look.
Who's this chick?
What does she look like? Can you go back a little? Who does her face look like?
Oh.
Fuck. She looks like somebody in the face.
Like somebody,
Yeah.
like bees stung Paris Hilton.
I can't remember.
Personally, I don't know.
Bee stung.
Face looks so familiar.
Is she from Norway? I see way.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Caribou.
All right, keep going.
Oh, that's got to be Canada. Oh, no.
No,
she's
it's
there.
that part of the map that you're not used to seeing. It always bothers me when
okay.
when you go somewhere else and they do the weather, and all of a sudden it's that part of the map you don't really usually see.
Right. Yeah, it's like, where
Get
is
all
that?
confused for a second.
Is this henna head?
That's horrible.
All right.
Redhead
Look at the
with a
calves
big
on this
lump.
bitch.
Yeah, she's got some,
Why is she a weather babe? She sucks.
I don't know, I bet the black guys like her. She's got big eyes.
A little wide in the hips.
Oh, look at her. She's like, hey,
Hey,
the weather.
look at me. Look at my
boobs.
boobs.
She's in the Detroit. Cold and the day.
Shouldn't we have an airlift and get her the fuck out of there?
Yeah, she should
She's
be
too hot to be left in
taken out.
Detroit.
Jane,
That's awful.
that dress is horrible.
It's
that she's
Jackie
wearing.
Kennedy's
I know
dress.
nothing about that.
Well,
Really,
she looks like she has a glass eye.
After the
That's
shooting.
not a weather babe. These weather babes suck.
I know. Hire some fat pigs.
website stinks. You fucking fraud.
Big fat women have no place on the network news.
But the guy from with the guns is not Russian.
No,
he sounds Russision.
Your Russian guy is not Russian.
Well, what is he?
You want to find out?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk to John.
I want to see if this guy.
John.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on, guys?
what accent is that?
He's a Canadian putting on a Russian accent. His name in the gamer industry is FPS Kyle. He used to be on like a web-hosted TV show years ago. Yeah, no, not actually.
Put it on, because I want to see. Don't go anywhere, because I gotta see if you're actually talking about the same guy.
Yeah, no, FPS Russia, FPS Kyle. I have AK-47. I shoot at leg. If you do not believe AK-47 is real, that guy.
All right, let me see. Here it is. Let's see this guy. Okay.
This is a first-person video of. Oh, never mind. I started reading
That's
too soon.
Joplin.
We did the Joplin.
It's the computer.
I heard "Here we go," so I went right to
I just want to hear his voice.
AA-12 fully automatic shotgun. Okay. 9 million views.
All right, an advertisement. You gotta love the ads. This guy's got 9,780,000
Pushing 10
hits on this.
With no dislikes.
Oh, wait. Over 1,000.
Yeah, but he's got so many. All right, let's hear him.
All right. That's a Russian fucking.
Yeah.
Hello, my friends. It's FPS Russia, and I have something very nice for you today. This is the AA-12. It's a fully automatic 12-gauge shotgun. It's a military weapon. You're getting 300 rounds per minute. And the thing about this gun, it is complete stainless steel construction. And
I think he's putting on the accent.
Really?
It just keeps going no matter what. In
Yeah,
any weather
really,
it makes the
condition,
video
whether you're a Marine,
funnier.
whether you're a
I think he's
sailor,
fantastic.
everything.
And he gets every kind of great weapon to fuck around with.
20-round drum mag. Also comes with 8-round box.
Shut up!
And got some cool targets for you today. So
Fully automatic shotgun.
Why is there wood around it?
It's camo.
Oh.
It's like plastic.
one thing that's really cool, fully automatic, no select fire. This is your select fire.
Jesus, the guy knows how to shoot.
He's going automatic.
Would you want to use
with a
that?
shotgun. Yes.
So that is fucking awesome.
That is fucking awesome.
He hit all those targets, right?
Throw a new magazine in.
Wow.
And one of the cool things, you've got many different kinds of ammunition. So for anti-personnel you have a round, for long range you have a round, even for anti-vehicles. So it works out very nice. Let's
So this guy is not Russian.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's
one of the
Ohio.
really cool things about the AA-12 is door breaching. Normally you've got
Door
one guy with a
breaching.
shotgun, he breaches the door, followed by a team with M4 carbines or MP5s, whatever. With this, you're the entire entry team. You can blow the door out, then go in and deal with the threat. Now, I've got the breaching choke on here. You can see it's got teeth, so it jams in. It's not going to slip off. And worst case scenario, you can always poke someone with it and fuck their shit up. But the thing is, you never know how many deadbolts are on. This one's been blown up. This is what it normally is. There could be one here, here, here. The A12 doesn't matter.
This guy's hilarious.
The entire inside of the door is gone. It doesn't matter what's there. There's nothing left.
Wow.
Okay, so I got the number.
Holy
The
shit.
guy's,
It's a long video.
I don't know what his story is. So if he's he's not Russian.
I would guess he's putting on the Russian accent after hearing that.
It's funny,
Which makes
I
it good, though.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I'll have to do some research.
Well, how do you know he's not Russian, though, John?
All right. Well, he used to do a show. I don't know if you ever watched it, Anthony. It's called Pure Ownage. He's the guy who's directing that. That was FPS Doug and I forget the other guy. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. The show was kind of a big internet hit for WoW nerds and EverQuest nerds and everything.
So
Yeah.
And he was the director of that. He's one of their brothers, and then he went on to do his own thing. Yeah.
I don't.
but
But it's fake.
but in the old video, how do you know he's not Russian? Does he talk normal in his past projects?
Yeah, but
He was born in Canada, and he says shit like a boot.
Okay.
Really? But now he's like
Taking the Russian angle.
He's like the fake Russian accent.
Look it up. You can just type in "who is FPS Russia" and it just comes up.
All right,
right on, brother.
check it out. It's kind of funny.
Thank you. All right. Hey, Travis, look up Chetta Johnson. Cheta. Chetta.
That's a different way to spell cheddar.
Is that her? What do you think?
She
Coming
looks
in as
pretty
a
generic.
Hot weather babe.
Pretty generic.
Yeah.
She's
pretty though.
Yeah, she's definitely pretty.
Yeah.
But she's not dripping sex.
Mhm.
That's what we need in our hot weather babe.
Yeah.
Where they're just dripping sexuality.
like a slug trail down the thigh.
Exactly,
Her
Jimmy.
juicy vag just leaking pussy juices.
Because she's horny all the
I love when
time.
guys do that.
What?
It's like fucking, check this out. And you click and it's like,
But everyone has their own taste.
Well, that's just it. That's
she's
why.
too plain Jane for me.
Yeah, that's why you never post
You
that
got to be
shit.
dripping sex.
You gotta wear like if you're a hot weather girl, you gotta wear like a little top and some kind of like slacks that show off your pussy.
That's right.
Yep.
And a bra that might be a little too tight where it might just burst at any moment.
Mushes your bosoms
Showing
together.
her tits.
Wow, her big tits.
Yeah.
And her fat pussy.
Yeah, like, no, I just want to kiss your legs, maybe touch your breast and lick your
Pussy.
You have to bark it at her.
Of course you do. That's the only way it works.
Hey, is the Oprah going away?
Oprah's last show's tomorrow.
Yes.
But they're doing a whole, a couple of days, I guess. It's star-studded. Madonna came out, used her affected voice.
Really?
Yeah. Tough.
Dead or alive? The alive list has one name on it. Oprah.
And it was like, oh,
Oprah Winfrey. Because of you,
Beyonce.
women everywhere have graduated.
Beyonce? No,
That's Beyonce.
Tara.
That's motherfucking Beyonce, bitch.
That's Beyonce.
That's Tara.
Oh wow,
Beyonce.
So all these powerful
And
women,
Halle Berry.
all these powerful women came out to kind of roast her.
The whole Beyonce woman empowerment thing, she did it on that stupid Billboard Awards show.
Right.
It's like this whole empowerment, women of power. We are that, and what she's doing to show that women have this power is shaking her fucking ass, gyrating like she's fucking an invisible man, and shaking her tits. I'm watching this just going, really? Is that your idea of empowerment?
That's really
Really? Because all we're doing is looking, going, wow, look at her ass and tits and pussy.
Pussy.
Look at her shaking her
pussy. And then she also has frills, or what is it called? Like frilly shit around her ass, so when it shakes, it looks even better. Like it's feathers in the wild kingdom.
I got to clear this up.
What happened?
And how can you say Megyn Kelly? How can you say Megyn Kelly is fucking sexy? I didn't, you dumb fucking cocksucker.
We all
just said it's.
We
like,
all went.
It's like
she's
she's there. I go. She's had too many kids now. She and I didn't say shit about her being sexy.
I might have said.
You fucking asshole.
Go back to Megyn Kelly.
God.
Let's give her another look.
Let's give her a look-see.
A little look-see.
Oh, you're on fucking notice.
Damn.
You're on notice.
Let's see this Megyn Kelly.
One more slip
No,
up.
she sucks.
No.
She's kind of. Oh, she's
Give me
alright.
give me like a picture that's like even 5 years old.
She's
No,
weird.
sucks.
She's got a weird, like, it's almost too masculine thing going on with her.
And her eyes are too far apart.
She was with, or is she still with fucking,
Who?
dummy?
Who?
Fucking,
Who?
she used to do his radio show, I think.
O'Reilly?
O'Reilly?
I think she pops up on O'Reilly's show. Every
Was he dating her?
Nah.
No, Jesus, not O'Reilly. He's a happily married man.
Yeah.
Oh, is he married?
We all have to forget about the shenanigans he was involved with for a while there.
Sounded like a transcript, didn't it? The way the audio read.
Oh, right. Yeah, that kind of went away. He made
Sure
that
did.
go away. Speaking of things going away, our little friend from the International Monetary Fund. Wow. That guy, it's right on the cover
The
of
IMF guy.
Yeah.
First of all, didn't they find semen on the maid's fucking outfit?
Semen,
Yes.
DNA has been found. This guy,
they call it DNA. So
and then they took
we
like
read that as semen.
Yeah.
And his blood.
and they found they took pieces of the carpet and found DNA on that. So like he's just
Droplets?
going around and like pre-cum is swinging out of his dick.
What's the blood about?
She pushed him, and his back hit something, and they found a little bit of blood on that.
Oh.
But his people are going to get to her family, and she probably won't want to testify. And they think they have enough anyway, but without the victim saying it's tough.
They're sending people to Africa, this remote African village, and the cover of the New York Post has her family, the maid's family, in Africa.
Why did that one guy get so tall?
That guy is giant.
Yeah, they have a giant in their family, and then everyone else is kind of normal size.
There's old storyteller guy who gets around the fire and tells stories.
That guy played with Muddy Waters.
Did he play with Muddy Waters at some point?
Yes.
And then there's the children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 children. They're wearing old Crocs. Not the shoes, actual crocodiles on their feet. Is what,
Baby crocodiles.
There are plastic Crocs, and they're all cracking. And I do see a World Championship Patriots jersey that they're wearing.
And there's a little bald alien kid. All the kids have hair except for the one creepy bald alien kid in the front.
Yeah.
Looks like Nick Van Exel. It's very unpleasant.
So if these people know that they can go from this to,
It's the Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies of Africa.
Look, man.
Holy shit.
Serengeti Hillbillies.
Beverly Savages. Go from Africa, cooking Bwana in a big black pot.
I know Bwana.
Bwana!
I know Bwana.
Bwana!
If
Crazy white man.
If you're in that situation,
yeah.
Wouldn't you call up your relative and go, come on, was it really that bad?
Yeah, how bad was it?
I mean, come on.
The women here are being raped constantly.
Right. Can't you take one for the team? You know how we live back here.
Yeah.
You start calling, making some phone calls.
Making some calls.
Was it really that bad?
Making some calls. Hitting a log. Trying to
doing
transmit
smoke
to America.
signals and hope they make it to America in time.
His French. His cock couldn't have hurt as bad as the tall one. I mean, come on.
Oh, please.
How bad could it be?
That tall one's drilling for oil.
When you used to take an African tribal dick, the Frenchman is not hurting you.
If you live that shitty, I think your aunt's got to take one for the team.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they all got dirty shirts and everything. It's just a mess.
Exactly. Get them some whisk.
So what? The IMF guy's friends went over there?
Yeah, there's some
offers?
associates and family members, they're saying, that have been contacting her family in Africa, and there's been allegations made that people are trying to pay these people to get to her and say, please drop these charges because I want them good boy phone and they're naughty boy.
Oh, him have a good boy phone and him not a boy phone.
They can afford both.
Yes.
Hey, the second half of the song you interrupted, Aunt. Jesus.
The naughty boy?
Yeah, I don't like that being the only version, though.
I love
You got a
that
new version?
Oh, what is the version? Because the raga version, the reggae version, my favorite.
Well, there's all different. I mean,
Which one is there now?
Well, in honor of Obama going overseas and getting his limo stuck. Hey, you've got a good buy phone and a naughty buy phone.
He's doing a leprechaun dance where he kicks one leg up at a time.
Was that a jig?
He was doing the jig.
Was that a jig for the...
Yes, he was doing the jig.
I was doing a little Irish dance to commemorate.
A good buy phone.
Oh, he's got a good buy phone and a naughty buy phone.
I'll be doing that now all fucking night.
Would you have to kick up the leg?
You gotta kick your leg up and your arm has to go up. Just picture a tiny little leprechaun dancing around his pot o' gold.
Yeah.
Pot o'.
The pot o' gold.
You think Obama shit his pants when that limo got stuck for a second or two?
Was he in it when it happened? They said, did he actually get out of it? Or
they're not going to
I've heard yes, I've heard no,
I've heard,
but they'll never tell you if he was in a certain limo or not. It was the bulletproof motherfucker limo.
They both are.
They both are.
Yeah, they both are. So it was one of those. It wasn't just one of the other cars.
I told Ann before the show, I've seen the motorcade a few times now, and I think Obama's got to be in the second one every single time. They make believe he could possibly be in the first one. No way, because you know whoever wants to do harm to the president, you got to talk about this very carefully because there's ears all over the place. But if you want to do harm to the president, you're going to be a fucking nervous fucking Nelly and do whatever you have planned. As soon as you see the
first limo.
Wait for it.
You're not gonna have the patience to go and decide if he's not in the first one.
So you think you're just gonna go for the first one every time?
Every time, if you're one of those kooks that want to do harm.
If you know that now, you would go for the second one, knowing he's in there.
Yeah, but I think the odds are they know the type of person that would want to do something like that would just fucking panic and just be the panicky Pete. There it is.
I wonder if he's ever not in the limo at all. Like, does he ever ride in one of the SUVs? Maybe they're bullet and bomb proof too. Does he ever ride in one of the first cars?
He's in a Datsun B210.
But where you'd never expect him.
Like a horrible van.
In between a couple of cops with a hat on or something.
He's in a Chevette.
Right, a van. Yeah, exactly. Like riding on the motorcycle cop's back in a cocktail dress.
Or the SUV that's fully armed with those guys that look like they're from a video game. Holy shit, with the windows down and they are just staring at everybody. Could be in the middle of that thing.
Yeah. Those guys have fully automatic machine guns that they can assemble very quickly.
Yep. And I've seen some shots of those guys where they're just carrying those guns with the windows open, the back hatch opened, and they're just looking like, we'll fucking decimate anybody that's
they will.
even comes near us.
I want to go to the White House. I want to see the West Wing, but you need a 6-week. There's a huge security
waiting
clearance.
You got to wait for your security.
I think so.
Pass.
I got my picture back, by the way, with the fucking what's that guy? Secretary of the Army. He's the head of the Army.
The head of the Army.
Yeah, he's the guy who
Can I
runs.
see your phone?
The Army
No.
man.
Fuck.
G.I. Joe.
No, he's a civilian. He's the civilian head of the Army.
G.I. Joe, fighting man, head to toe.
But they said that there's like a white barricade around it. I don't know why there's a white barrier around it.
Oh, well, it happens. Hey, can we take a break?
Oh, yeah, we got to eat.
When we get back, I do have local news coverage of Judgment Day. These fucking assholes.
Judgment Day.
Also, I wasn't here yesterday, and I'm sure you guys talked about it, but I need to know about the Poconos, and I need to know a little more about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, motherfucker.
Ah, Jimmy's meeting of Kareem.
I was lazy, man. I could have came back with Jimmy. I'm such an asshole. And that's a huge one.
He's the leading scorer in NBA history.
I was telling Jimmy I saw Jimmy on the street the other day. I'm like, he's got to be top 5 greatest athletes of all time.
And Roger Murdoch.
What about
Strike Great Pilot.
Yeah, he's
right,
the co-pilot.
Jesus, yeah.
I'm the co-pilot.
Give me your top 5 athletes of all time.
Yeah.
Ali.
Jabbar would make that fucking list. You got to go Jordan. You got to go Ali.
Jesse Owens. Ali.
Babe Ruth. Got to go Ruth.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, man. Athlete of all time. Maybe. Maybe you do.
Jabbar is close. Maybe he doesn't make the top 5, but he is way the
Bill
fuck
Buckner?
up. Bill fucking
Bill Buckner? I appreciate his work.
Pele. Yeah, for soccer. I mean,
Pele.
He's not for us, but they stopped the Civil War one time.
Pele. If this country cared about soccer, then I would put him on the list. Sorry, but we don't. And it has to.
Never will.
Our list has to have something to do with America, Jimmy. America.
He's certainly the biggest basketball player. I think he is. I mean, come on. Michael Jordan didn't come close to his record. He retired, but
no.
Well, yeah, but Jordan decided to sit out. When he was at the top of his fucking game, he could have been closer. How far was Jordan away from? Huh?
Oh, I didn't know he was that close. Is he between Wilt and
6,000's about 2 to.
Karl Malone's number 2.
Is Malone 2? I thought fucking Jordan was 2.
No.
Malone is less than 2,000 away.
Is he still playing?
No.
Oh, he is better. Okay,
no, yeah, Malone's been done for a while.
The only active guy on the top list is Kobe Bryant. He's at number 6. He's about 11,000.
I hope he doesn't make it. He's a twat. I want Kareem to have it.
11,000's about.
That's doable.
That's 4 good seasons, right? About.
I don't know.
I think a good season you're doing.
Clue.
It's 2 good games.
2 good games. There you go.
I don't like Kobe. I hope Kareem.
Jim Thorpe on your athlete list. Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
Jim Thorpe.
There's no footage.
Deion Sanders.
You have to have footage of the guy.
Bo Jackson. Bo Nose. Remember Bo Nose?
Bo was a bust.
And my picture with Kareem is a fucking good one too.
Pele, Muhammad Ali.
I want to get that blown up.
Yeah.
Who would be on your list, Dan?
Jim Brown.
Not a huge sports guy, I understand.
No.
Who would be on your list?
All time?
Yeah. You got to go Ali. Oh, that's a guarantee.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Jesus Christ!
I think if you have Ali, that's it. You can't throw another fighter in there.
But I mean, if they're legitimate, if Ali was then it wouldn't even be Ali. Probably it'd be Sugar Ray Robinson. If it was, I prefer Ali.
Top 50 athletes of all the 20th century.
Gotta go Gretzky.
Who put this together?
This was ESPN Sports Century.
Ooh!
Is Kareem even on? Wow, Kareem's not even up there.
Kareem is number 26.
Ted Williams.
Well, they go Michael Jordan number 1. They go Babe Ruth number 2.
Babe Ruth number 2.
And Ali,
maybe.
And Ali,
fat load.
And Ali 3. We had 3 of the top 5, and then they went Jim Brown, Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky was
fucking assholes. How is Ali behind Babe Ruth? He fucking knocked out George Foreman. He knocked out fucking Foreman.
Babe Ruth fucked a lot of girls, and he was fat, and he smoked cigars, and still played ball.
Ali went to jail, or he didn't go to jail, but he was out of the game for 3 years, and then he fucking knocked out George Foreman.
Yeah.
How is he behind fucking Michael Jordan, who threw a ball in a hoop? How is every boxer not above fucking Michael Jordan?
You can make everything sound so like...
But how is Sugar Ray Robinson not against him? Over Michael Jordan? Or fucking LaMotta, who never got knocked down?
It's hard to put another fighter up there if you have Ali. I'm telling you.
They should all be
to
fighters.
do.
They're tough. They're top athletes.
This guy, this top 10, so then you got Wayne Gretzky at 5, Jesse Owens at 6, Jim Thorpe at 7, Willie Mays at 8, Jack Nicklaus at 9, and Babe Zaharis.
Wait, let me get this. So Jesse Owens...
And then your next fighter is Joe Louis at 11.
Jesse Owens, who fucking ran against racehorses, is behind Wayne Gretzky, who skated.
Yeah,
How the fuck does that make sense?
That makes sense because running a race against a racehorse was just silly.
While he was skating,
He didn't even have a chance.
He did happen to put the puck in a goal a few times.
No, but I'm saying, as far as being a pure athlete, he also won in Munich, Jesse Owens, and Hitler refused to shake his hand.
Jesse Owens
should take him off the fucking list right there.
Didn't Jesse Owens only have to run 100 yards and the stupid horse had to run a quarter? I mean, come on.
Still.
It was
he got a head start.
It was horrible.
He got a head start or something.
That's wacky sports.
Zany.
I don't like wacky sports. Muhammad Ali did wacky sports.
What did he do?
Yes, he did.
The exhibition things.
The wrestling thing.
Yeah.
Where he fucking fought a wrestler. And the wrestler was just on his back the entire time. So fucking Ali did wacky sports. Jordan never did wacky sports.
Fucking Sugar
Jordan did wacky sports. He did baseball. That's wacky sports.
I put the oil can up there.
The Boyd?
Yeah, Boyd.
Yeah,
Sure.
he was crazy.
The Boyd.
That was fun.
They're just trying to mix up all the sports to be, again, that's like putting a woman on a list or a black guy on a list or a white guy on a list just because you have to. Don't tell me that fucking... Why am I taking this so seriously?
The list isn't that bad, Jimmy.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
It's not that bad at all.
It stinks. Sugar Ray Robinson's 24. Hold on. And fucking number 11 is Joe Louis. Joe Louis is 5 behind fucking Wayne Gretzky.
But that's because Ali, using my theory, if you put a boxer way up there, then you can't put another boxer close. And that's why, if you have Jordan up there, that's why you got to push Kareem down on the list. I get it. Will Chamberlain's 13th place. Will fucking Chamberlain scored 100 points in one game, and he's in 13th place.
No, Jimmy. It's an athlete list. Which
Babe Ruth hit over 700 home runs, and before that, he was a very successful pitcher.
And he was you're right. And Babe Ruth was also hitting more home runs than teams were back then. That's why I didn't go. I freaked out, and then I went, oh, okay, I kind of get it comparatively.
Where's Macho Man on this list?
The Macho Man.
Where's the Macho
Last
Man?
on the driving list.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Who else? Go down the list more.
Look, Aaron surpassed Ruth, and Aaron's 14. You know?
Right, but when Aaron was doing it, there were also, but also when Babe Ruth was doing it, you'd face the same pitcher through a doubleheader.
No,
so it was a little bit different than Hank Aaron was doing it.
But that argument doesn't hold up because Babe Ruth had more home runs than entire teams.
No, it does, but I'm just
because other teams had the same shit where they were facing the same pitchers and they weren't as successful as Ruth.
Hey, OJ,
and then
49.
Some people would say though that's because the hitting psychology was different then. They weren't always going.
But why was there another player?
The horse
even close to what Babe Ruth was accomplishing.
But
That's what's so creepy.
I think he belongs up there. I just, I'm annoyed that Ali isn't first. Come on.
The Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig, 34?
Yeah.
Sure, he played the most games in a row. Why not?
No.
He should be higher up on the list for having a disease named after him.
Where's Ripken? Is he on there?
He should be number 1, but
come on.
Mookie. Julius Erving, 43.
Dr. J.
My point being, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 26. That's a little rough.
Who's number 100?
Oh, it's top 100.
Who's number 100?
Jack Johnson.
Jack. Yeah, sure. Jack Johnson, number 100. 84 is Man o' War. That's good. This list fucking eats my ass.
Look at 80.
Richard Petty is not an athlete.
AJ Foyt too, you idiot.
Richard Petty, not an athlete?
Over
well,
Jack
let me
Johnson?
tell you something. In my NASCAR career, I've noticed it does take a lot of physical stamina.
I want to talk about the Poconos after the break, definitely, because
insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
This list bugs me.
What?
This list bugs me.
This list really is bothering you.
Why does it
Mario
bother?
Andretti.
It's okay.
There's a lot of race car drivers between 50 and 100. Andretti, AJ Foyt. Man.
Because they're sacrificing the right answer for the better athlete just to get the other sport in there.
Hey, where's Derek Poundstone on that list?
No, I don't think he made it.
No, he didn't make the top 100.
Where's Payne Stewart? Is he in there under freezing? Freezing.
Just dead in the air.
Being really cold, yet still flying.
Didn't they say like a plane went close to see everyone just dead in the plane?
Everyone was dead, and the plane was on autopilot,
God.
just waiting to run out of fuel. It was like just a plane of frozen dead people.
God.
That is creepy.
Who was the last guy alive going, holy shit, I'm really fucking cold.
It's freezing, I got no air, and then just looking around like...
Oh, my God.
And the plane's just like
just flying through the air.
Did they all just pass out, you think, though? Like,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
they
saying.
passed out before they died. There's no pressure in there. And then they noticed the windows were frozen from the inside when they pulled the plane next
how
to that
cold
one.
was it, though? Like,
Fucking, it's
It had to be really cold.
It's up there at cruising altitude cold.
no, but why does it get cold when they lose pressure? Like, why couldn't the pilots feel that coming? Or did they think it happened immediately?
Wasn't there was
it
a
must
leak,
have been.
right?
Yeah.
There was a leak.
Oh.
There was a leak. I don't think it was one of those catastrophic things. I would think it was one of those slow things
Yeah.
that made everybody just kind of
But you know what?
pass out.
But when you're
Should've been
cold,
a warning.
when you're sleeping at night and you're cold because maybe a Tootsie's a little cold,
Hanging
you wake
out.
right the fuck up. So why didn't these guys wake up going, I'm getting fucking
Yeah,
cold?
getting a little chilly.
What the hell is this about?
Because the lack of air, they would probably...
Greatest coaches of the 20th century.
I like how on the list they separated by gender. It's 91 men, 6 women, 3 horses.
Horses.
There's 3 horses. And
It's a
6
politically correct list. That's why it annoys me.
Greatest coach of all. No, it's not that bad, Jimmy.
Nah, it's
I
a
don't
good
think it's that bad.
Fucking Billie Jean King's ahead of Jack Johnson as an athlete.
Well, well, I guess
Richard Petty's ahead of... It doesn't make sense to me.
I guess we can't really call her a she.
One of the horses, the one from that farm in Oregon.
Seattle.
He's a champ to me.
He put up some numbers.
He certainly
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
What an athlete.
Wow.
Colon wrecking.
The old... He's great at that pelvic thrust
Yeah.
move.
Uh-oh.
His friend tried to block, but nope, he bust right through. Perforated colon with a horse cock.
He's got a good hoof phone and a naughty hoof phone.
the horsey version.
With that, we're going to go to break.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, Jimmy Fallon's stopping by today, right?
Yes.
Cool. That's very cool. He's got a new little... Do you call it a book?
It's got pages and covers.
I know it's a great bit on his show, the thank yous that he does on Fridays. And now he made a book out of it called Thank You Notes. Jimmy
Thank
Fallon
you.
with the Writers of Late Night. And it's a little like coffee table book, right?
Yes.
Throw it up there.
And it's got legs that fold out. Coffee.
This is a great toilet book. Like this is the one you keep in the bathroom. It's a good joke book, and you read on the ball. These books are great for that.
You could read this in probably 2 shits.
Depends.
I think you could read this in 2 shits.
Depends. If you got to sit there and let your ass cool off,
Yeah.
it's going to take a while.
All right. Hit that, E.
Robin,